Welcome back to Daytime. Who doesn't love a really cool science trick? I certainly do. Joining me right now, Martin Doyon, owner of Mad Science Ottawa. Welcome to Daytime. I'm looking at the setup thinking, okay, we are about to have some serious fun, aren't we?
Are you ready to do science?
I'm ready to do science, but tell me how this became your passion. How did you fall in love with this stuff?
Kind of by mistake. I was finishing my master's. I just came back to Canada. I had a bit of time on my hands, and I'm like, maybe I should get some experience teaching.
We're bubbling already.
I saw this ad teaching science, cool science to kids. So, yeah, and then I just fell in it, and 21 years later, I'm still doing it.
You're still doing it.
Yeah,
I love it.
it.
As we're talking, you're just plopping stuff in here, and stuff is happening, and I'm not going to panic, right? No worry?
No worries.
Okay, so what just happened here?
Well, right now what I did is I just put some very hot water in here.
Okay.
What happens when we warm something up?
It gets hot?
It gets really hot.
Expands? No.
Expands, exactly.
Okay.
That's what we're
oh my God,
creating.
Don't quiz me because...
So the idea is by doing this, I'm creating here different pressure. Okay, so it's all about pressure right now, and that's why I needed to boil the water as warm as I could, so that I could really make this as warm as possible. And then by putting it in the ice bath, what I'm doing is then I'm doing the opposite. I'm contracting. I'm really making it cold so that we can see. And now we're going to see.
Things are going to start happening over here?
Yes, I got this little apparatus that I made, which usually you see it's all interconnected.
Yes, okay, but now see, this one's turning blue.
It's starting to work, exactly.
So why is it moving up and through here? Because of the change of pressure?
Exactly, and now it's creating, well, because of the difference pressure, exactly. You see, now I'm cheating a bit, but my water was not as warm as I would have liked, so I'm putting the water a little colder than I like. So as you see, and now this is called the rainbow maker. And as you see,
this one is moving.
Exactly. And this is just but a small example on how we can make, like if I go to a class of grade 3s, we're going to do talk about pressure.
Yes.
It's kind of a bit hard concept to get.
So is the idea that you need more pressure so that the farthest can sort of move in?
Exactly. So now we make a whole thing. It lasts more.
Okay.
It's a whole class, but eventually what we're trying to explain is what's going on. And now they're going to understand that it's actually the outside pressure that is pushing this, that is pushing this, that is pushing this, because there's a void that we created here. It's contracting.
The red is dropping into the blue.
Yeah.
And now see, the yellow is coming up already.
It's starting to come.
How much is... This is like the coolest thing ever.
I know. It's called the rainbow maker.
Rainbow maker.
Yes. Now, while this is happening, and...
Do you want me to hold that? Or is that am I going to burn myself if I hold it?
No. You can hold it.
Because I can hold that while you show more things. Yeah, I might as well make myself useful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, let's...
So we're going to do another rainbow. But this one is more like chemicals. So I got my water.
Okay.
And I got something that a lot of people know. Universal indicator.
Okay.
What do we use that for?
I don't know what a universal indicator is.
We have to know the pH of water or a different liquid.
Got it.
You know, if you have a fish tank, things like that.
Okay.
Well, you won't use this one with the fish, but obviously. So now we can see, okay, we have a slightly different pH. Now
it's kind of blue.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a rainbow today. So
okay, so we want that blue.
You want to change it a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, now I got a very strong base. That's why I'm not touching it with my fingers.
Got it.
Nor am I going to eat it.
No, okay. Yes. Note to self, to all the kids at home, don't eat these things.
Yeah, but they couldn't get that. This is a very potent sodium hydroxide.
Okay, so this is not easy to get to. That's why you're the scientist.
Yeah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color. I don't know if you can see it a little bit.
It's getting a little sort of pink-red, yes.
Yeah, beautiful color, isn't it?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Just by adding a chemical product?
Yes. Now I'm making it very alkaline.
Okay, so it's looking like purple now. Okay,
yes.
Fun.
So that's a very strong base.
Okay.
Now, actually dry ice, is that acidic? Is that a base? Well, why don't we try?
Oh.
So let's try. So, you know, the whole thing about this is, I'm going quick, obviously, but with children, it's all about applying the science method. Even as they're young, what's going to happen if we do this? Why is that like this? Let's try it out.
So we answer all the questions as we go along. And
we bring the questions and we answer the questions together. And now look at this.
Now it's bubbling in yellow.
Yes.
I love dry ice. I wouldn't know how to use it, plus I'd be scared to death, but that's really cool.
Well, you know, if you're careful, it's not that dangerous. But Usually this is, the children don't touch it.
I'm going to leave it to you. All right,
Yes,
now what are we doing? Oh, now it's pink.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's rainbow.
Kept it for last.
And it's bubbly.
Isn't it beautiful?
And there's bubbles in the bottom. Is that the dry ice that's doing that?
Yes. No, this time I put acetic acid vinegar.
Vinegar. Oh.
Yeah, so now I'm back to a very strong acid.
And it's making bubbles in the bottom. That's really cool. Meanwhile, all this stuff is pouring from one to the other to the other.
Yes,
now, this is getting all black looking.
It's actually a very dark purple. You know, RGB, like all the colors of the rainbow?
Yes.
As you mix them all together, we have the primary colors that goes to secondary. Then this is becoming very dark purple.
Rainbow.
Beautiful. That's the theme today.
I like that. That's really good. So, listen, I know that you were talking about, you were doing this for schools, so that obviously they can learn in a more fun way.
Yeah.
Do you also do this with birthday parties and office things?
We do Christmas parties. We do all these things. Birthday parties are fun. It's a small thing of what we do, but you know, at parties it's fun. So instead of getting a magician or a clown, you can get a mad scientist in your home, and we'll be very careful with the home. Don't worry. No, but it's a lot of fun, and we can launch rockets 300 feet in the air. We can do all sorts of things. But what I really like, what we really mostly do, is we do lunchtime programming after school. It costs nothing to the school. If the parents are interested, they call us. We just organize everything for school. And every lunchtime, once a week or after school, we do this kind of thing with the children.
So it's free, and they can learn.
It's free to the school. The parents may decide or not to register. Exactly.
Yeah, of course. That's a really interesting thing. So you can add to their science and just make them that much more interested in science itself.
And we're just, you know, not everyone should be a scientist, but if we can just answer the question, why does the magnet stay on the fridge? A very basic thing. Well, for an hour, we'll do different experiments to basically explain what is magnetism or electromagnetism, or why is this sky blue? Things like that. You know, very basic questions, or you know, pressure and kinetic pressure for gases.
And look at that.
Yeah, and it's going to take a bit of time, but eventually this will empty into this.
And we've done it without any explosions.
Yeah, my very infamous. Exactly.
We won't talk about. I'm going to let you hold on to that now. That's going to go. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. Next time you'll come back, we'll do something different again.
Sure.
Good job. Thank you so much. We're going to take a quick break now, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Girl Guides. Stay with us. You're watching Daytime on Rogers TV.